Well, we have a regular segment on this program, Bob, called Got Your Six. It's 6 rapid-fire questions for Bob Costas. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Who is the smartest person you've ever interviewed?
The smartest person I've ever interviewed. George Will is pretty darn smart. That'll do until I think of something else.
You worked for the legendary KMOX in St. Louis. You called Missouri basketball. Have you ever eaten gooey butter cake?
Yeah, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
I like desserts, but if they're really super sweet, like I'm not. Even as a kid, I didn't want a Twinkie. It's just too damn sweet.
You graduated from Syracuse University. What is the name of their mascot?
Otto the Orange.
Yes! You're like the first person who has answered a question like that correctly. And this is a bad one, but what is the toughest interview that you can think of that you've done?
Well, people think the ones that are contentious.
Well, the Howard Stern one certainly comes to mind.
No, I didn't. I never interviewed Howard Stern.
Tom
Snyder interviewed him, filling in for me. I think it was at the Olympics or something, and Tom Snyder filled in for me on later, and that really was contentious. But not that one. People think the Sandusky interview, like 10 years ago. It's almost exactly 10 years ago now. Or they think of the one with Vince McMahon, which is almost exactly 20 years ago now. I think once a decade I have one like that. But really, the ones that are the most difficult are the ones in which the subject is not forthcoming.
Yes.
Where their answers are uninteresting or monosyllabic. And one example of that, and maybe lost on some of your audience because it goes way back, the actor Jack Palance.
Oh, sure.
Who had been in a lot of big movies, but he kind of was introduced to a younger audience in the 1990s when he played the trail boss in Billy Crystal's movie City Slickers. And he came on later and didn't realize that it was a long-form interview. He thought it was like 5 minutes, and it was 22 minutes is how long a 30-minute TV show is, absent hello, goodbye, and the commercials. And those 22 minutes usually would fly by. Man, it was like 22 minutes in the dentist chair.
I bigger than you.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And in fact, at one point I said to him, we got like 5 minutes in, and this is, oh my gosh, this is a disaster. And I said to him, Jack, I'm beginning to feel like Billy Crystal's character in City Slickers. You crap bigger than me, don't you? And he goes, this is the exact answer. Oh, Bob, I wouldn't crap on you. Perhaps I'd crap on some of your questions, but not on you.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a relief.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah. It was awful.
All right, Bob, you're known as Rapping Roberto in New York.
Yeah.
Can you rap?
Well, I don't know if I can rap, but I have been name-checked in many hip-hop songs, at least a half dozen that I'm aware of.
Really?
Costas must rhyme with something or other. It's like guys whose names show up in crossword puzzles just because the 2 S's maybe among 6 letters helps them get across or down or whatever it is. So the best-known one is from Ludacris some 20-plus years ago, and the lyric that I'm mentioned in says, I be rolling torpedoes, get blunted with Rostas, and for a hefty fee I'm on your record, like Bob Costas. I don't think he says it quite that way.
That's great.
That's me rendering Ludacris.
And a final question for Bob Costas. What is the best cure for pink eye?
Time. When it happened, and allow me to assure your audience, not that they're losing sleep over this, none of the causes of this that have been suggested on gossip sheets or in the internet, none
or by my producer.
Right, have a scintilla of truth, not a thimble's worth of truth, okay? It was not generic pink eye, it was viral conjunctivitis, the whole deal. Could have been from anything. Could have been from a contact lens or on the flight somebody sneezes on the way from New York to Moscow or wherever the hell I flew into, Sochi. Who knows what the hell it is? Okay, but in any case, when the doctors at the International Broadcast Center examine me, at first they think it's a bacterial thing, and they give me some antibiotics, and they say it'll be gone in 3 days. Then when it jumps from the left eye to the right, not pink eye, it's viral conjunctivitis. We withdraw the original diagnosis. This will be gone in 2 to 3 weeks. And I say that is the exact length of the Olympic Games. So yes, it came on the day before the opening ceremony.
Wow.
And by the time I got off the plane back in New York, it was 90% gone. And a week later, it was 100% gone.
Oh my gosh, you're so fantastic, Bob. Thank you so much for the time. It's such an honor to have you on the program. I've been a huge fan for many, many years, and you just do a tremendous job. Best of luck with the new HBO show. It's again, it's a form of television that is not even out there anywhere. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much, Randy. I really enjoyed it. Happy holidays.
You too. Thank you so much. We'll be right back here on the National Defense.
This is the National Defense.